Punya karma is understandable. But what is Chitta Shuddhi? What is that inner purification? That's what the question is. What does Chitta Shuddhi mean? Chit means thoughts, pure thoughts. Purification of thoughts is called Chitta Shuddhi, loosely called as inner purification, self-purification, any word you can use. But all that means, what does this inner purification means? What does this Chitta Shuddhi mean? By understanding what dirt is, the opposite of dirt is purity. Again, I repeat, Chitta Shuddhi cannot be defined directly. What is dirt will be told. Absence of this dirt is purity. This is the Vedantic method. If you ask, what is Chitta Shuddhi? It means purity. What is purity? The answer will be, first, what is impurity? So the first explanation will be what is impure, and then the absence of this impurity, the elimination of this impurity is called Chitta Shuddhi. Are you able to follow? Why can't you define it directly? Why can't you directly say what is Chitta Shuddhi? Why do you have to take the roundabout method of saying what dirt is and then elimination of it, absence of it? Why can't you say it directly? It cannot be told directly because you will not know how to receive it. The problem is not that it cannot be told. The problem is you will not know. You will not, nobody is qualified enough or pure enough to digest it, understand it. You follow? Gautam Buddha says it very beautifully. Buddha says, in those days they borrow fire, isn't it? In those days they borrow fire. There will be fire in one house. By the time you start your own fire at home for cooking, it gets so late. So what do? They go and borrow fire. Buddha says, you have come to borrow fire and you are carrying a tissue paper. You have come to borrow fire. What are you carrying with you? A tissue paper. What will happen? Even before it touches your hand, the tissue paper is gone. You will drop it means the patram that you are bringing in is not right. Are you able to follow? The patram that you are bringing in to take the fire is not the right patram. Since you are not bringing in the right patram, meaning the right vessel, you have to be told what is the right vessel. Negation is the method. What all it is not. Don't bring tissue paper. Don't bring this. Don't bring this. Don't bring this. When all that is negated, what is left behind is purity. This is the classic Vedic, Vedantic method of teaching. They will not define what it is. They will say what it is not. It looks like a very weird way of teaching. It looks like a very funny way of teaching. What kind of a teaching is this? Why can't you directly say this is it? You can't say directly this is it. You can say it, but it won't have. The person will say, correct. I understood what Chitta Shuddhi is. And that person will become a very good scholar in Chitta Shuddhi and not have any Chitta Shuddhi at all. Are you able to follow? Therefore, the methodology adopted is what? It will tell you what it is. It will tell you what it is not. You follow? What it is not, you understand. What is not Chitta Shuddhi? What is the dirt? Opposite of Shuddha is Mala, dirt. What is the Mala? What is the Mala? The Mala can be understood in two ways. The Mala, the dirt, can be understood as the disease, or it can be understood through symptoms. Again, I repeat, it can be directly understood as the disease, or it can be or the disease can be understood through the symptoms. We are at a stage where we can understand only through symptoms. Symptomatic treatment, symptomatic assessment, it works. So we go through assessing the symptoms. So if these symptoms are there, there is impurity. You follow? And then how intense it is, remember that. How frequent it is, how intense it is, what is the recovery time taken out of it. That shows the Mala, the dirt. You follow? Again, repeat the frequency of it, the intensity of it, and the recovery time. FIR. Frequency, intensity, recovery. How frequent it is, how intense it is, how much time you take to recover from that shows the intensity of the symptom. So first we understand it through symptoms. What are the symptoms? I'm going to describe what the symptoms. To understand the disease, we need to understand the frequency of the symptom, the intensity of the symptom, and how recovery time. How slow or how fast, we do not know the recovery time. Are you okay till now? The sign of impurity. The sign of impurity. I'll give you the list of impurities. The first impurity is 1A, 1B, 1C in போட்டுக்கோங்க. 1A, 1B, 1C. ஏன்னா மூணு ஒரே group. ஒரே group மூணு. So the first sign, the first indicator of impurity is Kama, Raga, Dvesha. First sign of impurity is Kama, Raga, Dvesha. Attachment to what you have, craving for what you don't have. 1A, attachment to what you have. Number 2, craving for what you don't have. Number 3, Dvesha, hatred. The frequency of 1A, the intensity of 1A, the recovery time of 1A. And the more you can put. I'm not going to narrate the whole thing. Just take one. Attached to what you have. You follow? As you are attached to what you have, the mind is craving for something else. And then comes Dvesha, hatred. How to understand this? The Mahabharata story, Duryodhana had Dvesha towards the Pandavas and craving for their wealth. Duryodhana had craving to the wealth of, so he had a tremendous raga. He had a tremendous raga towards the wealth of the Pandavas and extreme dvesha towards the Pandavas. Able to follow? This is impurity. As he is attached to what he has. So as I am attached to what I have, I will crave for what I don't have, and I have hatred towards something. You follow? Why it is called as dirt? Why it is called as, first of all, the question has to be addressed. You can't simply make a statement, it is dirt. Why do we call it as dirt? It is called as dirt because it takes you away from what you want. Anything that takes you away from what you want is the dirt. Are you able to follow now? It's not a moral and ethical stance to say it is dirt. It is called dirt because it takes you away from what you want. What is it that anybody wants? They want to be peaceful. They want to feel a sense of security, and they want to feel happy. Everybody wants to feel happy. Everybody wants to be peaceful, and everybody wants a sense of security. Anything that takes away these things that you want becomes a dirt. Are you able to follow? Are you okay till now? Who told you to seek for peace, security, happiness? Did Shastra tell you? Ram Subramaniam. Shastra ma sollithu. Search for peace, search for security, search for happiness. Did Shastra teach you that? Did Shastra say peace, security, happiness? That's what you are seeking. Are you able to follow? Shastra doesn't tell you what to seek. Shastra only comes and tells you, if this is what you are seeking, this is the road you have to take. If this is what you are seeking, this is the road you have to take.